Right, that looks like it's all right. I've done it. I've done it. Sorry, guys. Yeah, still getting used to this. I've only done a handful of these. I normally just do podcasts and radio interviews. I don't really like the live thing, but we are definitely sort of getting there. All right. Yep. No, that's live on Facebook. I can see that now. So, hope everyone's having a good Merry Easter, having a bit of time off. After this live stream, I'm turning my phone off for a couple of days, and I'm actually going to have a break, which I'm very much looking forward to it. Anyways, cliche once again, another huge week in crypto. We've done so much more work. There's a lot happening, which I'll go into. And there's also one thing that's missing, which I'll go into as well. Next week, we're doing, we've already done the radio interview with the guys from Hedera, H-Bar. So that'll be getting posted hopefully soon. And also some other things, but I'll just go straight into this now. Share screen, entire screen. It'll be, where is it? This one, isn't it? Yeah, it's that one. Share in this one. Okay, why can't I share it there? Okay, this is in Mighty Network share, so that's a separate one. So that'll be this one and share. Right, good. All right, that's in live stream. That's in this one. Okay, this is going out Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, and also out into the Mighty Networks. If you guys aren't signed up for our newsletter, go to our website, orangebrickroad.com.au. We've got some free ebooks, free courses. Now, where is the newsletter? Here. So click into there, join our newsletter. We send it out every week, and I do a bit of a stream on it. Okay, cool. So going back to here. All right, so there's the crypto bubbles for the week. We've had some big movers. Core, I do have a little bit of core. Also, I have a fair bit of, where are we? Filecoin, Solana, Aave, DOT, Ethereum, Carver, Maker, okay, Tezos. I used to own a fair bit of EOS, but I think I dumped it, I'm not sure. Injective. Okay, but on the crypto bubbles, you'll see for the year, that's what we've done thus far throughout the year, and we've only kind of just started. Okay, what we've done for the month. Good old Doge is still pumping. Jeez. All right. Yeah, I'm very much into Chainlink, Bitcoin Cash, Polkadot, Avalanche, Cardano, Solana. I do own XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Polygon, Matic, Internet Computer. I do own Filecoin, Stacks. Okay, Hedera. I own some Stellar, some Graph Marker. VeChain, yeah, so they're the coins that I own, just for, the top 50. Also big into Pulse and into Hex. All right, but anyway, throwing straight into it. Okay, the Bitcoin halving. If you don't know what that means, basically the supply is going to get cut in half in the next 20 days, thereabouts. It does change and vary, but we're kind of aiming for about mid-April. All right, so that's a supply shock. So basically, they produce so many Bitcoin per block, and now that's going to be halved. So imagine that the supply of gold gets cut in half, and you have the same demand. That's pretty much what's happening in the next 20 days. Okay, 20 days and 11 minutes. All right, so it's called the halvening. Normally we have a bit of a party, just like our Bitcoin pizza. We have a bit of a party. All right, there's a couple of mistakes. One is this one. I'll include it in chat now. And I will also put it in the description somehow. How do I put it in chat here? Chats. Okay. Paste. Okay. Enter. There you go. That's in there. Cool. All right. That should have been in the newsletter, but it was mistakenly replaced with something else. Okay. It's at about the 20-minute mark where Adam Stokes starts talking about real-world assets and how they're going to be the big movers in this next bull market. And in particular, he starts talking about BST, which is here. Okay. Now, Julia is a part of Orange Brick Road, an essential part of Orange Brick Road. We, as a company, have put, I think, about 16 properties. So you can tokenize properties and get liquidity out of it. You can also purchase properties, like a percentage of a property. Round figures, if it's $1 million property and you've got $100, you can put, so you'll get 0.0001% of that property. So any income, you'll get dividends from it, that sort of thing. But also, if you want to tokenize your property or you're interested, contact myself. I'll put you in touch with either Mitch, Caroline, or Julia, and they can teach you how to do that, to tokenize your real estate. But I've invested in the BST token and have been for some time. The performance on it, especially lately, has been out of control, which is just awesome. Did that go in chat just then? Paste? I don't think that's... Oh, yeah, no, I've done it twice now. Wow, I think it's actually automatically gone into the... That'd be cool. That'll save me doing it. But I've just done it twice. But anyways, still working out this stuff, mate. I'm not much of a broadcaster, but I'm getting better. Okay, so the BST token. At about the 20-minute mark or thereabouts, Adam Stokes talks about real-world assets and how the adoption of it is going to be part of the biggest adoption in this next bull run. BST in particular with Julia. Now, I've lined up Julia and Adam to be doing a podcast soon. So they'll be covering that. So if you haven't subscribed to Adam Stokes, do it. I've followed him since forever. He's awesome. And I've been backwards and forwards with him today, organising him with Julia. We also organised him with the guys from Stormrake. But if you want to buy BST, go to the website and you'll see Stormrake. Now, if you haven't heard of these guys yet, I have been plugging them for a while. We should have included the bloody YouTube in it as well. I'll see if I can do that. The interview I had with him on my radio show, that should have been included. Yeah, it's right here. Okay, I'll get rid of that. I'll put that in chat too, and I'll see if that comes through on all the different platforms in the chat. It seems to be working. It's not going out on Worldwide Awake Network though. But anyways, here we go. Bisha, I talked to him regular. Hey Bish, if you're listening, you're a champion, mate. He came over for the what we did just recently with, here it is, okay, for the Web3 at the University of WA conference. I think I went for about 3 days. There's me. Woohoo! And a bit of a breakdown on Block Square. There's Julia. You're a legend, Julia. Mitch, these are the people you'll contact if you want to tokenize your property. There's me again on the panel. And here you go, mate. That's Minnie, legend, and Caroline. I think Caroline's down here, so they're talking there, Caroline. Okay, cool. So anyways, that's a part of it. All right. But saying that, anything on any chain, it doesn't matter what chain it is, and this is the reason I love these guys, is you send them the money, you tell them what you want, so you can buy stuff on, the BSC network, Ethereum network, Pulse chain, BST, whatever token it is. They find the best price for you. They buy it on your behalf. They can store it for you or send it straight to your wallet. So they're now working on anything that's on the Pulse chain. So it saves you going to DEXs, decentralized exchanges, doing swaps and bridging and carrying on. They would do all that for you. And also they've listed BST. All right. So if you want to get into BST, not financial advice, I do own it. I think it's brilliant. I've also staked it, done some liquidity providing on it. We can teach you how to do all that. I think it's awesome. Not being a shill, I've just made a lot of money out of it. And I think there's a lot more potential. I think there's only 100 million market available coins now. And at the price it is at the moment, that's just with only 100 million on, that's going to be available. If it was 500 million to $1 billion, I'd still be excited about it. But being at like 100 million, that's just, I think it's going to do a lot of work. Okay, so that's the BST token. I did want to bring up the different properties, but I can't on this for some reason. All right, flowing into it. This is important, guys. The 10 steps to self-sovereignty. It's taking ownership of your crypto, okay, and mistakes that you can make, things that you can do wrong, and how the responsibility is on yours. Yeah, well, it's your responsibility, not your keys, not your crypto. Don't leave them on exchanges, people. But don't take them off an exchange until you know what you're doing or you're comfortable with it. Cool. Now, speaking of that, oh, cool. All right, too easy. Speaking of that, on our website, under services, you'll see security. I strongly recommend that you get in touch. Because in this next bull market, you are going to need to have good security. We also offer a service, and this is with my security guy, where you say, all right, I'm ready to go. I want to put 5 grand in, 10 grand in, whatever it may be. We do up, not financial advice, but if I was in your position with the money you've got, with current market conditions, I'd be buying this, that. And then we help you do the order through StormRate, buy it, put it in your wallet, set up your security, give you one-on-one lessons, the whole 9 yards. So there's another service that we do, and you'll see, and I'll cover this in a sec too. We've got all manner of services that are happening here at the moment. Okay, throwing on next. Okay, if you're just getting into crypto or you have been in crypto for a while and you want to know the history of Bitcoin, I don't even think this is in the newsletter. So I'll make a note of that. No, it is, but it was a lag over from last week. Okay, cool. So it gives you a bit of history on the whole Bitcoin and why it was invented, basically. All right, cool. Now, once again, the shock. ETF, exchange traded funds. All of these big companies that have, piled into Bitcoin, the Grayscales and the banks and all that sort of thing, coming up to the halvening, this is important. This is a very good read. Okay, it basically gives you like BlackRock, Fidelity, Ernst & Young, Morgan Freeman, Bank of America, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so it sort of explains how they're using the ETF and how it's been done, what it is done. Now, why have I got that? There was a couple that we couldn't include, or didn't include, was, where are we? Outpaces supply, that was that one. Okay, some trading tips from Tim. Tim's on the website, under the services, under trading. So there's that article. He needs to put some landing pages so we can send them to him, but we'll work that out. And also Leo. Leo is a validator and also one of the smartest people I've ever met. He's 100% into the Tezos network. You can book a consultation with him. He's also on the website, which I'll get to in a sec. But also coming up, taxation, which, you know, taxation is theft, but there's ways of minimizing your tax. We're also talking to a company that is going to be helping us onboard people to set up offshore accounts and that sort of thing. But yeah, stay tuned for that. But this is Kayleen, which is an absolute legend. And yeah, she's fully into crypto, but also understands the tax. Putting in your super, your self-managed super, setting up trusts, minimizing your liabilities, setting up your business in it. What else? Yeah, just about everything to do with tax. And once again, there's Tim for the trading. I don't trade, but Tim does. And yeah, once again, here's our services. We also have loans and self-custody, which is that's veiled. I'll jump onto that just quickly. I think that's even in the newsletter. Okay, we've done a radio interview with these guys. That should be coming out soon, if it hasn't come out already. Okay, secure custody. Now, this is Jeff. I think Jeff is fantastic. I was on one of their live streams the other day. I've been backwards and forwards with Jeff for over a year. He was a financial advisor for about 20, 25 years. This is really good for people that don't know a lot about crypto, don't want to understand a lot about crypto, but also can, but it's a good way of onboarding. They also have like crowdfunding and that sort of stuff, which we'll be doing an interview with him soon. But if you just give him a call, get in contact, have a conversation with him, same with everyone on our whatever, get in contact with them, same with our consultants. Have a yarn, see how it goes, see how you feel. And yeah, that one I've got to include, and I've got to include that one. No, I think I've already included the storm rate one. Either way, I don't know. I'll work it out. Okay, I think that's about it. I try to keep it at 20 minutes. Stop sharing. Good. Stop sharing. Oh, look at that. I'm starting to get good at this. One of these days. Yeah, so that's me done for the next few days. Phone's going to be off. Not really. If you need to get in touch with me, let me know. And we'll book something in for next week. Yeah, the big things I can see happening, anything that's on the Pulse network, once again, get in contact with us. We can point you in the right direction. But the service that we're running that seems to be the main adoption is the portfolio allocation, which is, hey guys, I've got this amount, I'm putting this amount in. Okay, and we go, okay, not financial advice, because we're not financial advisors. This is for educational purposes only. I'd be buying this, and that, and we help you process the order. Also help you set up on the security, that sort of stuff. So that service is $3,500, but that sets you up with all your security, all your knowledge on how to do it, and it's $2,000 worth of crypto that you buy, that we allocate. So the cost of setting it up is basically $1,500, but that's with the hardware wallet, all the security, all the stuff behind it, allocating your portfolio, doing the processing and the order for you, or with you rather, so you know how to do it, even helping you set you up on dollar cost averaging within Stormrake. So yeah, it's a full service basically, and that's $1,000 extra for the education that we work with you. You'll get that back probably in 2 or 3 months, just on returns of how we allocate. So yeah, the BST, obviously, get in contact with it. Also, if you've got property and you want to get some liquidity out of it, we can help you do that. We've already done, I can't remember, 14, 16 properties through Orange Brick Road. Anything on Pulse Chain now, you can get through Stormrake, also the BST token. Pretty bullish on a few other coins. I'll let you know what I'm bullish on. I'm actually bullish on Phantom, and the reason I think Phantom's pulled back is because it just went on such a big tear. And I don't like coins that go up like this. You know, I pumped into this and then jumped out pretty quick because nothing goes up forever. I like sort of gradual setting it up, going up. I don't like massive gains. And I'm sort of glad that that's pulled back because it gives you a bit of respite. I also own Mana, Link, yes, I own Link, Uni, Chills, Near, Injective, Tezos. I don't own any Doge. Probably should. Hedera, Marker, Carver, Solana. I think I own SHIB. I don't know. But anyways, this is a really good sort of thing. It's called Crypto Bubbles. Okay. Oh, and there's the ticking clock. Oh, it's a ticking clock. If you don't get that reference, it's Team America. If you haven't seen Team America, go watch it and punch yourself in the head every single week that you haven't seen Team America and say to yourself, I need to watch Team America. It's done by the guys from South Park. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. And it was brought out years and years ago. Anyways, I'm going to leave it at that. I've gone over time because I'm just dribbling again. And I'm going to take some time off. I am going to see if that goes into the chat functions with the things that I missed. But anyways, get in touch with us. The next 12, 14, 18 months is going to be huge. Everyone's an expert, as you can see with the bubbles. Everything's green pretty much, okay? It's where you allocate and get to the fastest horse, basically, which is obviously a service that we provide. With the portfolio allocation of the 3.5 grand, we've done in the last 4 to 6 weeks, I think we've done about 12 clients into that, maybe more. Yeah, so any questions, let us know. I think I've covered everything. Yeah. Julia from Ocean Point, BST is going at Adam Stokes soon. The Hedera H-Bar guys on my radio show last week. That'll be coming out soon. Oh, I think that's about it. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm officially knocked off. I'm done for the next 2 days. All right. Have a good weekend and Merry Easter, guys. Cheers. End live stream. End